Hello students, welcome back to my channel Commerce Talk with Sadhana, and this is fourth video of analysis of financial statements. Today we are going to start a very lovely and simple topic, that is common size financial statements. Imagine comparing a bicycle and a truck. Let me show you. This is a bicycle, ignore my drawing skills. This is a bicycle and here is a truck. If I say you that compare a bicycle with a truck, how can we compare both of these? Their sizes are different, so direct comparison is unfair. Correct? That's why common size statements make both stand on same percentage scale and then compare. Got it? So that's why common size financial statements is a very lovely topic. Let's take another example. I say you that there are two students. This is student A and this is student B. Got it? Student A earn 50,000 and saves 10,000 from that amount, while B is earning 1 lakh and saving 15,000 from that. Now tell me, who manages money better? Firstly, you will think that B is saving more, so B is managing money better, but this is not correct option. Why? Let's see percentage, that A is earning 50 and about what percentage he is saving. So how we will calculate? We will divide 10,000 by 50,000 multiply by 100, so that will be 20%. Got it? And now let's talk about student B. He is saving his only 15%. So now tell me that who is managing money more better? So the answer is student number A. Got it? So common size statements convert all figures into percentages so that company of different sizes can be compared easily. Got it? So let's start our topic, common size statements. So common size statements are those financial statements in which each item is expressed as a percentage of a common base figure. So we have to take a figure as a common, and in the balance sheet the base we will consider is total assets or total liabilities. Both are equal. Total assets is equal to total liabilities. So we will consider these 100% or base, and in statement of profit and loss we will consider net revenue from operations are base. Got it? And comparative statement analysis is known as vertical analysis. Why? Horizontal analysis was comparative balance sheet, when we compare 2 years of same balance sheet, but in here we are going vertically, converting figures vertically, so that's why it is vertical analysis techniques. What are the advantages or objectives of common size financial statements? First is it enables structural comparison of two or more firms of different sizes. That means it removes size bias from the comparison or data. Second is it shows the proportion of each component of total. It tells that how much an amount is proportionate of total, and it is helpful for understanding the composition. Third one is it facilitates inter-firm comparison. Even when absolute figures differ significantly, we can compare those by percentages. Next is it highlights changing in expense ratio and capital structure over time. It is useful for denying high cost areas in the income statement. So common size percentage, how we will calculate common size percentage is equal to individual item divided by base figure multiply by 100. This is your formula, whether in balance sheet, whether in statement of profit and loss. In balance sheet we will calculate, we will take base figure as total assets or total liability, while in statement of profit and loss we will take base or net revenue from operations. Got it? So format of common size balance sheet is, now I am pretty sure that you know the format of balance sheet. So let's start with common size balance sheet. How you will draw common size balance sheet? First of all, particulars, then note number as usual, current year. After this you have to make extra 1, 2, 3 columns. Got it? So firstly, equity and liability, in shareholders fund, non-current liabilities, current liabilities, so reserve and surplus, all these are headings and subheadings. You have to write current year data, then current year percentage. How we will calculate current year percentage? I told you formula above, that is this particular item, suppose it is 1 lakh and total of assets are 10 lakh. So how I will calculate this particular item? Above base item or base year item 100. So we will solve this and it will be 10%. So this 10 will be right here. Same with previous year figures, and convert those figures into percentage also. And base we will take total assets and total liabilities. Got it? Here are non-current assets, non-current tangible and tangible. Same, you will convert these into percentages and write here. Now format of common size statement of profit and loss. In profit and loss, what figure we are going to take as base figure? That is net revenue from operations or revenue from operation. This is revenue from operation. We have considered it as 100%. And how to calculate here? Same, this current year figure divided by total, this is base. Let's start with here, this current year figure divided by total base year figure multiply by 100. Base year figure is your this revenue from operations, so this divided by this multiply by 100. And how we make statement of profit and loss? First of all, revenue, then other income. Third column is total revenue, then expenses. In expenses we take cost of material, purchase, change in inventory, employee, finance, depreciation, other expenses. And then total expenses minus total income minus total expenses is profit, less tax, less expenses are profit after tax. This is tax expenses. Got it? So our common size statement topic is complete, and tomorrow we will start a very important topic of financial analysis, that is ratios. If you have any comment related, any query related this topic, please tell me in the comment section. See you in the next class.